Okay, guys, I do have a Sunday morning editorial for you. And this may be the last video, or really close to the last one I do, about the events that happened at the Capitol building in D.C. I don't think I'm going to do maybe any more. Maybe if I do one or two, I don't know. But there was so much to talk about. It was one of the biggest events this year in our nation's capital, in fact, in our nation. So it had to be talked about, but this may be the final one. But Sunday is a good day to do this editorial because it's one where a police officer in the Capitol building in D.C. did something to protect the senators and representatives and those in that building. What he did was led a mob of people coming into the building looking for the senators and so forth. He led those people away from the people that worked in there and let them get to safety. He's hailed as a hero. Let you guys decide in the comment section below how you feel. Let's get to it. Thank you, CBSNews.com, for this story. During the violent riot at the U.S. Capitol last Wednesday, a mob of Trump supporters breached security and entered the building as members of Congress were gathered inside. One officer was seen risking his life to divert an angry mob away from the Senate chamber, leading the group in the opposite direction at a crucial moment when the lawmakers were not yet safely locked down. Video taken by HuffPost politics reporter Igor Bobek shows a black Capitol police officer standing the hallway a few steps ahead of the mob, trying to hold them back, and then heading up a staircase as the men chase after him. Bobek tweeted when he shared the video in the midst of the chaos Wednesday afternoon, "Here's the scary moment when protesters initially got into the building from the first floor and made their way outside the Senate chamber." The mob continues to follow the officer, who is alone, and shout at him as he makes his way to another area of the Capitol where more law enforcement awaits. The harrowing video went viral with nearly 10 million views on Bobek's post as of Monday. The Capitol police officer has been identified as Eugene Goodman, who is being hailed as a hero for diverting the intimidating mob away from the Senate chamber. Goodman is an Army veteran who spent time in Iraq, CBS Washington, D.C. affiliate WUSA reports. While the Capitol Police leadership has been criticized for the security failures and its chief has resigned, many are praising Eugene Goodman for his brave and quick-thinking reaction at a crucial moment in the crises. The leader of the mob who chased him, the man seen in the video wearing a QAnon t-shirt, has been identified as Doug Jensen of Iowa. Des Moines police assisted the FBI in arresting Jensen Friday night, and he was booked into the Polk County Jail. The sheriff's office said the charges against Jensen provided by the FBI include knowingly entering or remaining in a restricted building or grounds without lawful authority, disrupting the orderly conduct of government business, violent entry and disorderly conduct in a Capitol building, parading, demonstrating, or picketing in a Capitol building, and obstructing a law enforcement officer during a civil disorder. Jensen, 41, was also let go from his job as a laborer at a masonry company, the firm's CEO had told CBS Des Moines affiliate KCCI.
Bedlam, mayhem, and one cop, the last line of defense against a mob pushing forward. Eugene Goodman, an Army vet and U.S. Capitol Police officer.
How is there only one guy?
HuffPost reporter Igor Bobek shot the cell phone video.
This mob was carrying a Confederate flag. They were carrying another flag that had, Nazi swastikas emblazoned on them. It was a white mob charging at a black police officer.
Goodman sprinted up the stairs, the mob on his heels. He shouted in his radio. "Second floor!" Meaning the mob was reaching the Senate chamber. At the top of the stairs, Goodman looked left. Between those chairs, the doors to the Senate floor, still open. Here's the moment that mattered. Goodman pushed this mob leader wearing a black QAnon t-shirt. It was a ruse to lure them away from the Senate chamber, and there, finally, backup arrived.
It was his heroic actions that may have made a difference.
By then, the Senate chamber was sealed. No, it's not. Officer Eugene Goodman showed us the real America.
So this guy, Doug Jensen, loses his job. He's charged with a string of federal crimes. This guy's looking at prison time. And some of you may agree with that. Some of you may disagree with that. It's fine. I'm not going to be upset if anybody disagrees with me on this or agrees with me on this. I know some people, it looks like, it appears because my numbers went down a little bit, that some people may have unsubscribed over this riot stuff or this Capitol building stuff. Don't be childish, okay? There's no reason to unsubscribe. Just tell me how you feel in the comment section below. That's what that comment section is for, to say, look, Jimmy, I don't agree with what you're saying. Okay, I want to hear it because I may learn something. Tasman is great at that. I love how Tasman brings out, well, you know what, I think you're off, Jimmy. And he'll tell me why, and I kind of look, and sometimes I'll go, you got a great point, touche. You know, so don't, just comment in the comment section below. But the thing is, not only this Doug Jensen, but so many other people are facing federal crimes. They're looking at prison time. The one lady from Fort Worth, Texas going, Donald Trump, look, boo, I need a pardon. Yeah, you weren't saying that when you were standing next to a broken window going, no, boo, we're going up there and breaking some windows. Well, now you're going to prison. Look out some windows. Wow, I used to stand out there in freedom. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. Again, you got to pick your battles because, okay, they went and they did it. Now, let's say they did the right thing. We're gonna entertain this for a second. Let's say they did the right thing by going into the Capitol building. Let's just entertain this for a second. What did they accomplish? Now they're looking at prison time. Now they're looking at federal charges. What did you accomplish? Your protest accomplished nothing. Biden's still president. Congress still came back and was able to do what they had to do throughout midnight. And you're looking at charges. All you had to do is stand on the sidewalk and protest and say, we don't agree, or what have you. People say, well, you got to fight your government. Second Amendment. Okay, but what did they accomplish? Nothing. You see what I'm saying? So you have to pick your battles. It's great that you're a patriot and that you don't like, I don't like, corrupt government either, but they win. You lost. You didn't accomplish anything. You lost. You're going to prison. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta be smart about this. This is chess, not checkers.
It behooves you not to dick around in this one. Son, can't open your eyes. Can't you see? I watched that cocksucker operate with impunity for over 10 years, and now I got it. The shit's chess. It ain't checkers.
This cop, what do you think about Eugene Goodman leading them away from the Senate people so that they could go and hide in the safe? And the mob, he led them right into a handful of law enforcement officers. Let me know in the comment section below how you feel about that. Community Leo Watch, watching Leos. That's law enforcement officers, to include those Army veterans who think quickly and from coast to coast.